Cool. Hey everyone, welcome back to Tales of Berseria. What? We found Velvet's swim gear? There's still something to find here. Okay, yeah, we can look at the treasures here. Yeah, area info. Yeah, okay. So that's how you find... Oh, and we found Roco swimwear here. Okay, okay. That makes sense. Because most of the time these accessories are lame. And we'll find out what we can find here. And it apparently will unlock one more area. Somehow. Okay. Well, we still have one thing to find here, though. And it's a pirate flag, so I'm not stopping until I get that pirate flag. And her swimwear looks like... Huh. That's swimwear? I guess it is. It actually looks kind of neat. Like, it looks a lot more. It kind of looks better on her than her normal outfit does. But then again, her normal outfit is ridiculous, so you know. Anyway, gotta fight the big bad boss right over here. Looks a little weird.
Looks so deadly. And just check out how much malevolence it's putting out.
Which means it's not Etherian.
I see.
Let's retreat. We've got no reason to pick a fight with something we can't handle.
Aw, but what if it gives out tons of experience? Oh, what? Eisen does.
Oh, you're up for it?
What? What are you doing? She's right. Fighting this creature is a good way to end up dead. Oh, sorry.
Nice job, Eleanor.
Well, no turning back now.
Okay, but why does Eisen want to fight it? Shenlong?
Damn it, this wasn't part of the plan.
Yeah, but training like this doesn't come around every day.
Be on your guard. One
Now,
Does it have 2 bars of health?
arise, ascending angels!
Wow, that dealt a lot of damage. Ow. And that was a block. 200 damage even though I blocked that attack. And I'm dead. Yeah, I figured this would happen. Save me. Maybe I should use the All Divide. I guess it moves kind of slowly, so... Yep, I'll parry every single one of your attacks. 1 damage is all you're going to deal to me from now on. I don't think we'll actually be defeating this thing anytime soon. It's got way too much health for that. Lafayette, could you heal me real quick, actually? I have to heal Eleanor as well. Yep.
Yep. This one definitely puts up a better fight than your average demon.
Is there any hope of actually defeating this thing?
We were doing a swell job.
That's my way.
Hi, Zavid.
Zavid!
Yeah. I see you're out for blood, as usual. You knew, didn't you, Eisen?
Knew what?
Out of my way.
Oh, good. We're fighting
What?
both of them
Are
now.
you protecting the dragon?
She's not a dragon!
Huh?
She.
Back off, or I'll make you back off.
Moron. And the dragon's gone now.
Damn, it got away.
Okay, he thinks it's an it. David calls it a
That
she.
hurts, babe. And here we hadn't seen each other in so long.
Hold it. Is that dragon someone you knew?
Wait, don't you know, Eisen?
She's not a dragon.
You should be saying don't call her a dragon. Not she's not a dragon. Oh well, no experience this time. But this just
So
leaves...
it seems
there's
old
too much
chip
mystery
like
out here.
Hex and the dragon have some kind of close ties.
Did I hear you right? We're talking about a dragon here.
I know what I said.
But how could that be?
When Malachim are tainted by malevolence, a dragon is what ultimately results.
So you're saying that dragon was a Malak Zavid once knew? She must be who he was praying for back in town.
Yeah, most likely.
But do Malachim put out malevolence like humans do?
No, not by themselves they don't. But if one remains in contact with humans or demons who do, it will eventually taint her, and she will become a dragon.
What about you, kiddo? You feel anything weird after you got thrown into the Earth Pulse at the Empyrean's throne?
I did, yeah.
Can't say I'm surprised. The air there was thick with malevolence being sent on its way to Enominat.
If I'd stayed there, I might be a dragon too. Is having a vessel not enough to prevent a Malak from transforming?
A vessel can reduce the effect, but not eliminate it. By stripping their Malachim of consciousness, the Abbey exorcists seem to be able to inhibit the transformation. But nothing in this world is guaranteed.
Can a dragon ever be changed back into a Moloch?
Nope. Just like with demons, there's no going back.
Do they still hold on to some part of who they were?
You saw that dragon. What do you think?
Well, that's...
But Zavid still won't kill it. Must be his creed at work.
Eisen, listen. Whatever business you and Zavid have with that dragon, I don't care. Do what you have to. But I won't tolerate you getting the rest of us involved in it again. Do I
Actually,
make
it was
myself
Eleanor's
clear?
fault.
You've got it.
Good. Now, let's get back to the Therian hunt. We'll regroup in Titania.
Nope. Not yet.
If what Eisen said is true, then could I wind up as a dragon someday? Or Eisen too? I don't know.
Spoilers for Zestria. I think maybe they do or not. I'm not sure. I don't think they do in this game, at the very least. They're too valuable as party members, after all. But yeah, now the game is gonna force us to go back to the ship. So that means we make, assuming it lets us make some other stops. We're actually gonna check out other areas that we've been before, but we're gonna unlock the skateboard for the area, and hopefully we'll get all the goodies we missed out on. Hopefully. I'm kind of tempted to check back that cave over there too, and the one on the southeast, but it's probably still blocked off, so meh. The hell? Okay, so this is how you use Enough bottles, by pressing ZL. Oh, you don't select them from the menu like a smart person would think. No, you press a button that has no other use to be pressed otherwise. That makes perfect sense, doesn't it? Where am I going? Why am I going towards Dannon Highway when Gale's Lake Road is clearly the area that has more stuff that I need to go through to find more new stuff? Then again, pretty big area. Oh, god damn it.
We have a chance!
Cool. Ah, but of course we can't activate the thing yet, but if we look at the map, huh. Doesn't say. Where the hell could it be? Maybe it's on the east, actually. Or... I have no idea. Ah! We definitely know we should be able to use a skateboard around here. Actually, no. It seems it's actually on the warp of well, the East Kills Road, so it's actually not that far away. Good. Very good. Still. Yeah, they're basically right on top of each other. Yep, now I can use it. Okay. Just warp to the central area. Then we'll check out to see if we can go anywhere over here. Like, I think the only shortcut we can do is right over here. Yeah. That's how it works. But it's not very useful here because I've already been on both sides. Yay! Many places haven't discovered a thing from here. Not sure. Well, there's definitely a shortcut we can do down here, I think. Yeah, to connect these two areas. Cool. That's pretty much it, though. There wasn't too much I missed out in this area. Still, wanted to show an early example of the quote-unquote warp that I've been seeking to do all this time. Too bad it wasn't integrated into the story all that well. Like, it was shown to you by, well, shown to us by a cat. And the thing is, cats haven't been part of the story since, like, one of the earlier episodes. They only introduced themselves again just for this mechanic, which otherwise doesn't make that much sense, I guess. Ha! It seems that the quote-unquote point cannot be found on the map as it is when I watch it here. It has to be on the mini-map. Well, going back into Logress, but there's not much to do here. Yeah, no one to talk to or anything. I just thought about making a stop here because maybe there's something. There is the Berseria catacombs I could look into, but I do not remember any spot in there where I could skateboard across a gap or anything like that. I'm sure at some point they'll force us to go back through there for whatever reason, but for the time being, there's not much point to it. I'm just looking for the place where we're gonna unlock the skateboard for this particular area, because skateboard for here would be very useful. Just saying. There it is. Kind of obvious, but you know. Yay! But yeah, there's no gaps to jump through in this area, but the thing is, we constantly walk back and forth in it, so being able to move faster is going to be useful for sure. White turtles, what are you doing here?
Turtles, keeping tight circles. Oh, perfect timing, Eisen. I's got a letter for you.
A letter?
Did you get a reply to that letter you sent? What's it say? What's it say?
I know everything that you've done. Repent for your horrendous deeds, you monster.
What did you do, Eisen?
No idea. There's no sender written on here either.
Who would write something so awful?
Who cares? If I gave a damn about other people's feelings, I wouldn't be a pirate.
I suppose that's true.
Forget about it. What's the status of the other stuff?
The Palmier made it just fine. But we've run into some troubles finding the Nordals. My deepest apologies.
What are Nordals?
Nordals used to be given out by Empyrean temples. If you collect a set of 4, you find happiness. Oh, so they said. Nowadays, there's only 4 left. Red, blue, green, and black. Even worse, nobody hardly knows nothing about them.
Dolls of the Empyreans. Do you think they're like that one we saw of Aminoch in that shop in Isolt?
Kind of. But these are less gloomy looking and more, how can I describe it?
Something like a quiet radiance?
A quiet radiance. That's perfect!
I think I get it. I'd never have pegged you as a collector of religious claptrap, Eisen. Think they'll help keep the Reaper away?
Probably not. But in the off chance they actually work, they'll keep her safe.
Her? Hey, that letter Eisen sent off earlier was addressed to a woman, wasn't it?
Our little Luffy set is growing up.
No, I wasn't implying she was his girlfriend. Her writing just seemed more mature, and...
It's nothing like that. She's my younger
Called it.
sister.
I didn't know you had a sister.
She's the only family I have left. She and I live apart for various reasons.
I'm guessing your death curse is one of them, huh? Mogiloo!
So that's why. I'd be happy to help you look for those dolls, Eisen.
Are you sure?
Yeah,
Is this a new side quest?
Okay then. Thanks.
Hold up, is this a new... Okay, no, it's not. Good.
I saw
Probably a
Benwick
plot-related
and the other
thing.
crew members get into a serious fight over whether cats or dogs were better. I don't get what the big deal is.
I can't believe you could say such a thing! No conflict is more perilous than the one that has dogged mankind since the dawn of civilization! In the shadow of every war are the battles of dog lovers and cat lovers. Between each side lies a divide, maybe not all that deep, but unbridgeable all the same. I'd say we're lucky that the squabble you saw didn't escalate into anything more serious.
I had no idea it was such a big deal. So what side do all of you fall on?
I am, without a doubt, a cat person. Cats and witches have a long history together. Personally, I prefer dogs because they can cohabit with humans while following rules. But I like cats too, because they're cute.
What about you, Rokuro?
Shigure likes cats, so I don't. But I like dogs even less. Always wagging their tails for their masters.
I feel the same way. Dogs will trade anything for food. Learning tricks, wagging their tails, getting friendly, and in time, even forgetting to howl.
I think that's too cynical. Dogs make efforts to please humans so that we can live together. They're friendly and compassionate creatures.
Then does that make you a cat person, Eisen?
Actually, I like squirrels best. When I lived with my sister, the nearby forest had lots of nice, fluffy squirrels that would let me pet them.
This isn't about squirrels. It's about cats and dogs. You have to pick a side.
If I had to choose, yeah, it'd be cats. There's something lovable about the way they act, especially when you spoil them. Reminds me a lot of my sister.
What about you, Velvet? Cats or dogs?
Dogs. They don't betray you.
You always have to be so serious, don't you?
So Velvet and Eleanor like dogs, while Mogiloo and Eisen prefer cats.
And Rokuro doesn't care for either one. That makes you our tiebreaker, kiddo. The fate of this showdown is in your hands.
It is?
Now that you're no longer the Abbey's dog, perhaps you're thinking of being one for Velvet's column?
What has that got to do with anything? We're just talking about which animal we like.
If you're getting so angry over this, he's going to have no choice but to pick dogs.
I just told you.
No more fighting! This is clearly getting out of hand, so why don't you all agree that you're Bienfu people and make up already?
And what makes you special enough to have Bienfu people?
Because I can be loyal like a dog, but also do my own thing like a cat. If you pick me, everybody wins. I don't think it works that way.
But... Wait, which side is he on? Come on, Fi. Pick a side. Although personally I thought Velvet would have been a cat person. But her argument makes sense. No one to talk to? Nope. So hopefully the... Yeah. Hopefully the ship won't force us to go through... Actually, now that I think about it, why does it let us do this? There's the Down and Highway we have to check out before going to the ship. Yeah, let's do that. It's only been 26 minutes, but when I do side quest stuff, I'm gonna be skipping a whole lot of garbage. So hopefully it won't take too long on your times. It will definitely take me long. Yeah, this is North and Way, and Empyrean's throne is over there. That's right. Now I remember why we went here. And obviously we can't go here, so let's go back. I mean, we can't go over to the Empyrean's throne, is what I mean. Not yet, anyway. Yes, I'm overly saving. Where is this? Daval Forest. All right. I don't think I could have proceeded any further in that place, so forget it. Damn it! They're not letting us go over here. Of course we can go there, but that doesn't matter. So let's just continue with the plot then. No cutscene. Well, yeah. I mean, no cutscene while on the boat. Obviously, there's a cutscene when we get back.
I guess a dragon was a bit much to take on, even for the Reaper. You should get some rest.
We all should. I'll just get the crew started on readying the ship for our next departure.
All right, you go do that. Laphicet, you should get some rest too.
I'm fine. It's more important that I focus on finding an actual Therian this time. I'm going to take another try at sensing the Earth Pulse points.
She's worried for you, Laphicet. Ooh, cool.
You're as stubborn as ever, Fee.
You can skateboard here, but no gaps to jump through, so it's not that useful. Wait, where do we have to go? Really? All the way over there? Actually, I want to see... Oh, no, they're not going to let us leave the place. While we're here, though. Aha, South Watchtower. Is Laffy with me? No, of course not. I shouldn't be calling him Laffy, because Laffy was Velvet's younger brother's nickname. Our Laphicet, the current one, his nickname is Phi.
It's all thanks to you the construction of our hideout is proceeding so smoothly.
About that retractable ventilation shutter. Please, let me make a new one.
What? Why? We already installed it and it works just fine.
It's the hinges. When they move, it makes this unbearable squeak. I can hear it every time the wind blows.
Oh, come on, that's nothing. Besides, anything we install is going to rust up once the sea breeze gets to it. More importantly, I'd love it if you made us a nice big pot and a frying pan too.
Not happening. I can't focus with that incessant squeaking. I can't work under these conditions.
Fine. You can make a new shutter. But make us a pot and pan while you're at it.
Can I also fix that autonomous hunter-killer anti-personnel spinning blade engine I made the other day?
That too? But you said you were satisfied with how it turned out.
I was at first, but when I thought about it, I realized I forgot to install an off switch. So, can I fix it?
God, yes! Fix it before it kills us all!
Great. Okay. Shutter first, then...
Spinning death machine first!
Expedition has come back. Still don't have that thing. I need that flag. Hello? Not gonna check out on Kimona. The game doesn't tell me to check out, so why would I? Of course, if she had something specific to say, I would check it out for reasons, but if I don't have to, why would I bother?
Don't push yourself too hard now, Laffy said. You hear me?
I hear you. I told everyone I could find the Therians, but I've only sent us to the wrong places. Eisen, is there any way to boost Amalok's powers?
I guess it's okay for me to tell you this. The majority of Malakim today have their consciousnesses sealed away to be used as mere tools for the exorcists. But originally, Malakim were beings who received prayers from people, and in return bestowed their blessings upon nature and mankind.
So you're saying that when humans pray to a Malak, the Malak receives great strength?
Yes. In general, at least. Some Malakim, like me, buck the system and bring about misfortune rather than divine grace.
Oh, that's unfortunate. But who would ever pray to me?
Maybe you didn't lead us to any Therians, Fee, but it's not like we came back empty-handed. We found orichalcum to use against Shigure, and we also learned we can hold our own against a dragon.
Velvet.
So where should we go next, Fee?
Northgand! There's a big Earth Pulse point north of Helivis.
Works for me. Eisen?
We can leave whenever you want. Doesn't matter to me.
And I'm all set. Let's make our way to the harbor.
Shall we
When I say
rest?
prayers, I don't mean outright worshipping. All I'm talking about are earnest thoughts and feelings directed at you.
I see. So I'm already receiving prayers then.
Well, now that we're going back to the north, that means we'll be able to continue with that other side quest for the Omega Elixir. Because we needed to go there for the next ingredient. Although, to continue with the side quest after that, we probably need to go back to Logrest as well. Because it's definitely not going to be the last ingredient, I bet. In fact, there's probably like 10 of them. Maybe around 7, actually. It's a little awkward that they make us go back and forth to that area and to the docks. Gotta be honest. Like, yeah, I can use the Nor bottle to warp, but those are kind of limited. So if you're out in the field, it's the Enoch bottle. If you're in a dungeon like this or something like that, the Nor. I forgot to check to see if there was anyone to talk to.
Our next target is north of Helivis, near the Faldes ruins. In light of everything we know, I'd say it's highly likely we'll find a Therian there.
Let's hope.
Then we should make our first stop, Port Helivis.
With the mischief we got into last time, getting into the city might prove difficult.
Benwick, how are things in Helivis right now?
That shipping guild that used to handle our mooring is pretty much toast. But for some reason, the Abbey isn't watching the port as much as they once were. Unfamiliar ships have been hauling in relief supplies, so if we pose as one of the transport ships, I think we can slip in. And if we divert some supplies to an unofficial channel, we might be able to secure a new mooring partner.
Smuggling in relief supplies for our own disaster. Cheeky bastards, aren't we?
It's what'll get us in.
That much is true. It's a plan.
Roger. I'll get right on it.
I swear if they had tried to make me go all the way back to this place again, I would have been annoyed.
Hey, Eleanor. Abby exorcists don't pray to their tethered Malachim, do they?
You mean something besides our oaths?
An oath is a magical formula that grants you power in exchange for binding you to a rule, right?
Yes, though that is simplifying it a bit.
When Malachim receive human prayers, they bestow their blessings upon people in nature. Eisen told me that we Malachim grow stronger when humans pray to us.
Prayers and blessings? I've never heard of that. I used to think the same way as the other exorcists. Malachim are merely tools that allow us the use of arts.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
But Innominat is different. The exorcists all worship him. They have faith in his mighty power. And not only that, the people of this nation pray to the Empyrean for salvation, just as Artorias instructs them.
Ah, I get it now.
See the wheels turning, do you, kiddo?
Huh?
Artorias founded the Abbey within the existing Church of the Empyreans, so that he could direct the people's thoughts towards Innominat, so that even while they lionize Artorias as their savior, they are made aware of Innominat's presence behind him.
Everyone starts believing in Innominat. The prayers of the entire world go to him, becoming his power.
After the centuries-long decline of Empyrean worship, he becomes stronger than anyone today could imagine.
The pieces do fit. Oaths, prayers, blessings, the demon blight. So much in this world is affected by matters of the heart. They hold magical power, both effective and meddlesome.
We are truly going up against the rest of the entire world, aren't we?
Don't look so troubled, Eleanor. I'm gonna do my best to get stronger, so believe in me. I am a Malach after all.
Oh, Laphicet, you've become so brave so quickly.
Have I?
But you're still cute when you get embarrassed.
Hey, why's your face so red?
Huh? My face isn't red.
Hmm?
A letter. Hey, he's got glasses.
Hey, Eisen. What's it feel like to get a letter?
I don't feel anything, nor do I want or need to. There's no joy in receiving these things.
Huh? Why not?
Don't be so shocked. Look, it's just an invoice from the turtles. What's the big deal anyway? Do you wish you get letters too?
Yeah. But I don't have anyone to send letters to. Let alone anyone who would send me any.
Laphicet, I've got a letter for you.
What? Really? Who could it be from? The sender is... Bienfu?
Yup. You got a letter from yours truly. I figured you'd be wanting someone to send you a letter right about now, so I wrote one up for you. What do you think? You're happy, right?
Oh, yeah. Thanks, Bienfu.
I'll even read it for you. Dear Malach Laphicet, I hope that this letter finds you in good health and high spirits. Thankfully, I'm doing well myself, with no major changes to report.
Bienfu's taking all this so seriously. It's so rare to actually see him like this.
As you're aware, I've been spending my days ironing Magilu's outfits, sewing her buttons, and washing her hat and tremendously long socks. Recently, however, I made the mistake of remarking to her that she might not have been quite as slender as she once was in her younger years. She hung me upside down from the roof in the middle of the cold. I nearly became a frozen Normansicle. It was so horrible that I couldn't stop my tears from flowing down my little cheeks.
There's the Bienfu we know and love.
But all you wrote about in that letter was yourself. And you even read it out loud yourself.
That's okay. Thanks, Bienfu. It feels nice to get a letter.
That's so kind of you to say. I think I might cry again.
Okay. Anything else? You never know with this place. You never know. And of course there's probably a new class 4 administrative zone to go through now.
We've loaded everything bound for Helaviz. With that much trade, I doubt anyone will suspect us.
Any idea who can give us cover for docking?
Not anyone in particular, but recently the power and influence of the Hellevies Fishermen's Guild has caught my eye.
The Fishermen's Guild, huh? Let's bring them some extra relief supplies. Fuel, drink, and as for the drink...
12-year-old amber draft. The sailors of Hellevies have an eye for the stuff.
You heard that from Dial, I take it. He's got a sharp eye.
He took a bottle in payments, but I say we turn a blind eye to it. We thought we were the best at this kind of thing, but having him around has been a real eye-opener.
Okay, but tell him if he takes a second, he'll pay for it. Eye for an eye.
Aye, aye. I'll keep an eye on him so that he doesn't sneak off with another bottle.
Julio. Off to Heloise.
The supplies are loaded. We can make for Hellevies whenever you want.
That was fast.
If we weren't hard workers, we wouldn't be sailors.
No yes or no?
Eleanor! Oh, what's wrong, Kamoana?
She said she had a dream about her mom.
When Mommy saw me, she said I looked scary. That she didn't want a scary little girl like me. Your mother would never say that, sweetheart. But how can you be sure? Well, how do I put it? I know because I know. You're just lying to make me feel better.
Ha! You're just lying in general, aren't you, Eleanor?
Aw, Kamoana, don't cry.
Oh, this is the part I hate about little kids.
I'm not a little kid! I hate you, Velvet! I hate you!
That's right, let it all out.
Stop it! Stop it! Mommy! I saw my mommy! She didn't want me!
She managed to cry herself to sleep.
Good job.
They're not rational creatures. Sometimes you just gotta let them cry it out.
You seem used to it.
I guess you could say that. Luffy usually kept himself together when he was younger. But when he was really little, he had times like this every now and then. And on that note, let's take off all we can.
My liege, Dial, I leave Kamoana in your care.
I'll do what I can, but kids as sweet and honest as her are harder to deal with than corrupt bureaucrats.
An outlaw prince and a talking lizard are no replacement for a mother.
That was pointless. No cutscene? Nope.
I do hope Kamoana isn't crying anymore.
Technically speaking, it's been days.
Yeah. Shush.
Even though it like took seconds to get here in gameplay time. In real time, it takes days to go from
going to be before you send in another
Titania to
exorcist
here.
to replace Lady Teresa?
With these demons clamoring at our gates, none of us feel safe anymore.
You have our deepest sympathies, but we were sent here on a different mission.
That's what the last exorcist who came here said before leaving for the north. What could be up there that's worth all that attention?
Surely we're not all being punished by the Abbey for what happened with Medusa, are we?
That is not the case. Now, if you'll excuse us, we have business to attend to.
How do they see through those masks anyway? Or helmets, I should call them.
So the exorcists are just passing through town and heading straight north. Odd.
Well, no one cares. Oh, God. Well, got a bunch of stuff to do here. Not too many people to talk to at the very least. Yeah, this is that. This is, well, we're going to be out, and this is something we'll do when we go to the Vestre tunnels, or near them. How is it that the game knows where we need to go anyway? Wait, can we leave? Wow, we can. But for the sake of immersion, let's pretend we can't. Because we just got here, after all.
Ever since the Calamity showed up, everything's just gone to pot, I say.
Calamity? What do you mean?
I mean the demon who barged in and made a mess of our fair city. She's a nasty creature of pure evil, with an arm that eats anything that gets in her way.
Haven't you heard of her? The Calamity's been rampaging across the whole kingdom, not just here. Scant few have seen her and survived.
Huh. You don't say.
After the Calamity raised our ships and our port, the shipping guild fell apart, and our trade routes got poached by other ports. It's bad. The town relies on trade to make ends meet.
People are abandoning the city, and our streets are no longer safe. Not to mention the demon blight spreading again. Just the other day, a little kid turned into a demon. Just like that. What a world! What a world!
What have the Exorcists been doing during all of this?
Well, Lady Teresa was in charge of this region, but she came up short against the Calamity, and got a fat demotion for her troubles. Several new exorcists have been reassigned here, but once they arrive, they all traipse right off to the ruins up north.
This has to be Medissa's fault. If she hadn't gone and done something so stupid...
Medissa?
That's enough. This isn't something for outsiders to know.
You're right. Sorry. I'm really worried about what's going to come of this town.
It sounds like Hellopeace isn't what it used to be these days.
We need to ask around and find out more about what's going on here.
Agreed. Especially regarding the Abbey and those ruins. I'm also curious about this Medissa woman.
The ruins
probably
make
the
sense,
Therian
since
or
the
someone
Earth Pulse
related to
point
it.
Might be there, but why do you care who Medissa is?
Just a hunch. Something tells me she's worth looking into.
You're not gonna look into this Calamity chick? She sounds like a real terror.
Yeah, I think I'll pass. I already know plenty about what makes her tick.
And we got something about spoiled. But first, let's talk.
The demon attacks have ground trade to a halt. But people are slowly starting to fish again.
Are you a fisherman too?
Aye. This town got swept up in the recent trade boom. But back when I was a young lad, this was a fishing port through and through. Ever since the shipping guild took over the docks, all of us fishermen got muscled out. Making this a commercial port has helped the town grow. But a lot of people weren't so happy with the guild.
It's too bad everyone couldn't just work together.
Once money gets involved, people change. That's true no matter what age you live in. The people know it's the ones making the money who lead the charge, but we follow anyway. It's human nature. I hope everyone changes their minds once we start rebuilding. But who knows what will happen.
Just looking around. There is a chest I haven't opened here. Where is it? Oh, right there. Hilariously outdated equipment. Yay! And there's mini games I could play here, but I don't care about that. Well, just watch the skit and then move on to the next area.
Are you all right, Madame Eleanor? Don't let those people get you down.
I'm fine. Thank you for your concern. But could you not do that thing where you blow air on me to dry my tears?
All right, I'll just pat your head then.
That won't be necessary either. But really, things are in a terrible state.
The town burned, the guild ruined, the abbey all but gone. It won't be a functioning port for some time.
You can't fault them for being upset. They had it real good here until we came along.
Those Helivesians were like spoiled children.
How so?
Helives was once a tiny fishing village. The bountiful northern seas provided plenty enough fish to sustain their trade. But Flamestone gave them an easy way to get rich. And once they got a taste, they abandoned their old craft.
And now they're paying the price. But I've heard that the cooling temperature has covered half the northern sea in ice drift, making fishing much more difficult.
But the drifting ice carries tiny organisms, enriching the waters where it melts. The fish should be more plentiful than ever.
I suppose you may have a point.
We're ones to talk after what we did, but taking the easy path, then complaining as soon as it gets hard, that seems...
Spoiled, yes.
You said it, Laphicet.
I think my appetite's getting a little overindulgent, too.
That's not a bad thing. Just means you're healthy.
Giant squid come to these waters in this season. Should I ask Benwick to fish some up?
Yeah, and some normal octopuses, too.
Ah, damn it. Wow, there's lots of places we're gonna actually have to go through now. Ugh. Tavern. Tavern. We're here. Taverns. All the way over there, yeah. Skip.
This calamity is... us, isn't it?
Well, we've been waging war with the Abbey everywhere we go, and now we're about to take it to a new level.
If we pull the next Therian off of the Earth Pulse point, it'll likely be Kamoana's village all over again.
The same devastation?
Ooh. I wonder if there's something worse than calamity that they can call us.
This is no laughing matter.
People turn into demons in part due to their own malevolence. It's not like they're entirely innocent. But if there's someone out there who's being forced to act as Inominat's mouth, like Kamoana was, isn't saving them the right thing to do?
I cannot argue with that, but...
You don't have to worry. I'm the one who will devour the barrier. And I'm the one who will do what needs to be done.
Right. So why do I have to talk to multiple people anyway?
Hey, do you mind if I ask you a few questions?
Sorry, I'm busy. Try someone else.
Excuse me. My name is Eleanor, and I'm an exorcist on patrol with the Abbey. I was wondering if I could solicit your honest opinion about how this town is being run.
Oh, I didn't realize there was an exorcist with you. Yes, please tell the Abbey we want Lady Teresa back. Her governance was strict, it's true, but at least we could live in safety. Now, all the exorcists run off to the Faldi's ruins and leave us here in the lurch. They value some dusty, faraway ruins over the lives of the good, hardworking citizens here. It's just wrong. We've always been cooperative with the Abbey's demands, and now this is what we get in return.
I see. The Abbey appreciates your, candor. I'll pass your comments on to my superiors.
Nothing here, right? Nope.
First it was the sailors, and then even a small girl caught the demon blight. I was sure it was going to start spreading through this town as well, but then, after that incident, it just went poof and disappeared. I guess I was expecting a little more after hearing how contagious it was. I wonder what really causes it.
Who knows?
I heard of this one village in East Gand where everyone caught it at once. It wiped out the entire town. I hope the Abbey develops a cure quickly. I can't wait for the day where we can live without fear.
What do you have to say?
Poor Medusa.
Are you a friend of hers?
Yeah, she used to live just down the road from me. Medusa raised her daughter Diana all on her own. And then they up and murdered the girl.
Murdered? By whom?
The exorcists. Once Diana caught the demon blight, the damned Abbey exterminated her like a rat.
How cruel.
I felt just terrible, but I suppose there wasn't much else to be done with her. But Medusa, She hated the Abbey for what they'd done, so she barricaded herself inside the sanctuary. She just kept on screaming, all like, demons have feelings too.
What happened after that?
I wouldn't have been surprised to see her executed, but luckily, she was spared that much. An exorcist stopped the guard who was about to cut her down, said, "Don't kill her, she's receptive."
Therian.
Receptive, huh?
She's the
I
Therian,
think
for
that's
sure.
their way of referring to her deep faith. Before all this, she was a real devout lady.
That was certainly kind of them.
Medusa really cherished her daughter. Can't much blame her for blowing up like that. But the Abbey, they don't care so much about feelings. Reason is all that matters to them. They don't take kindly to people disrupting their order.
Okay. Also, skateboard time. It's... wait. The hell? Oh, it's up there. Okay. Crap. I have to go all the way around, don't I? Yes! And not much else to find here. Actually, there is that treasure chest all the way over there. I think I already opened it, though. Not to mention it would be outdated equipment anyway, yeah. But there's another chest I haven't opened. Probably that one down there, actually. Seems like a logical thing. Can I? No, cannot. Cool if you could go on the water, but... no, that'd be too open-ended. Wait, am I stuck here? God damn it.
If you go north from Helibes, you'll come upon the Thaldes ruins, which are Abbey property. Mainly, it's used as a checkpoint for hauling ore that's extracted out of Mount Killerhouse. But between you and me, I hear the Abbey also uses it as a prison camp.
A prison camp? Are they capturing demons?
Heavens no! The demons they kill on sight. No, these prisoners are human criminals. Not long ago, this woman killed someone and locked herself up in the sanctuary. I hear she got hauled off to the camp.
Why do you think the Abbey would use the ruins for a prison camp?
Who knows? Maybe they need a place to deal out their harshest punishments. The Abbey's not known to be forgiving after all. But these are just nasty rumors I heard. Of course, I don't believe a word of it.
Yeah, you gossip about it. Heart flag? No, of course not. This isn't too bad. Odorless fluid is used for some enhancements. No, tavern. Two people to talk to.
Hi! I was wondering if you...
Haha, that's what I was looking for.
What do you say?
Sounds good to me. Just try and keep it low-key. I don't want to attract the Abbey's attention.
That's a tall order. Wherever we go, the boy and I have him rolling in the aisles.
The boy? Wait.
Oh, it's not Velvet again.
I sure do. I'll play the straight man, you play the funny one. Don't sweat it. Even if you mess up, you'll be adorable. The audience will just lap it up. Did you memorize the script I wrote you?
Yeah, I think so.
Great, I knew you could do it. But if you merely follow the script and adhere to its every word, you won't be very funny. You need to ad-lib in your own style. For you, that's buttering up the audience and winning them over.
Ad-lib? I'm not sure I can do that.
I have faith
I
in
think
you,
you're
kiddo.
expecting too much out of him,
That you
Magalu.
never knew existed.
Just like you were expecting too much
Focus
out
on
of
finding
Velvet.
ways to charm our audience.
Okay, I'll see what I can do.
Oh, right! Then let's get this show rolling! Hi there! We're A Boy and His Witch, your partners in comedy today! Magicazam!
We're still new to the comedy business, but we'll do our best to give you a memorable show. I'm Fee, the cute one, and this blustering witch is...
Magiloo! Wait, who are you calling blustering?
Meow! Sorry, I imitation.
An imitation? Like, of a cat?
Not just any cat, a nearby cat. Meow!
You're losing them. Time to go on our charm offensive. Roll with it, kiddo. Every slip up is just a new opportunity in disguise.
See? It's supposed to be a pun on how cats sound and how near is pronounced. I didn't actually hear a nearby cat meow like that or anything.
He's been overly descriptive.
A joke? Are you going crazy, Laphicet? What good does explaining a bad joke do?
But you told me to ad-lib to try and win our audience over, didn't you? I figured maybe if I explained it to them, they'd get the joke and
it never works.
Just stop. Even if they get the joke that way, it's just going to be sad.
I don't mind that. I'm not afraid of messing things up. I just want to make sure our audience feels valued.
No, you have the right idea, but
I guess I should mention, Moggy Lose. She just made me come and act it out.
I don't care if it made the audience happy. You just sold me out. I can't work with you like this. No way.
It worked. He's being cute.
We got a lot of ad-libbing into our routine today. How was the show?
I'll just say one thing. You need a better writer.
It wasn't me.
Yes, it was. And what do you have to say?
Now we have demons rampaging through our towns. Northgan's really had a string of bad luck. The weather's gotten even colder. Mercio's port is blocked by an ice drift, and hardly anyone sails the North Seas anymore.
But relief supplies have made it up here, right?
It may fill our bellies, but not our hearts.
Huh?
If the Abbey truly wants to save this town, there's something we need more than food or gold. Lady Teresa!
Oh boy.
If only I could be pierced once more by those fierce, ice-cold eyes. Oh,
talked to that guy before?
Wow.
Can we make it so that he doesn't get any more supplies?
Lady Teresa, my life is for you.
Wow.
Please step on me, Lady Teresa. That's what a game can do here. Probably the maid game. A mug match. Okay, let's try this once. Been over an hour, but yeah, novice. Wait, no, that's not the right expression, damn it. Oh, I have to start all over, so what's the point? Yeah, that wasn't too difficult. No, I don't want to play it anymore. To be honest, these minigames need a little more to them. Also, anything else? Huh. No, okay, they do reveal previous ones over time. Although in this case, this one literally did not have access to it until now. So 14 and 11 are the ones I'm missing.
I can't believe the demon blight has spread into the city now.
Scary times.
Well, the one who caught it was a little girl, so they were able to deal with her before anything bad happened. But the problem was that the demon girl's mother tried to hide her.
That's only human nature.
These are dangerous times. We dare not let our emotions control us. One person's selfishness could endanger the entire community.
Oh, right.
Thankfully, an upstanding citizen noticed something suspicious and reported the child to the Abbey. But the mother went mad and killed him in retribution. And what makes it all the more lurid is, I heard the man she killed was a fellow she was actually thinking about marrying. The daughter had been dead set against her mother remarrying. You can taste the irony.
That's horrible.
Eh, she had it coming. If there's anything worse than demons, it's people who can't control themselves.
So, Diana was a girl turned demon who was killed by an exorcist. And her mother Medissa hated the Abbey for it. And the Abbey is using the Faldi's ruins up north as a prison camp.
It's a lot like what happened to Kamawana, isn't it?
It's natural for a mother to love her own child. To make that a crime.
What I'm curious about is the use of the word receptive to describe Medissa.
So long as there is one receptive to divine power, Therians shall be forever reborn. If our interpretation of that ancient book is right, it likely means she's receptive to Inominat's power.
Meaning they brought Medissa to those ruins where there's an Earth Pulse point, and then they made her into a Therian.
That would certainly put all the pieces together, yep. Plus, if this Therian the Abbey created already hates them, that's all the better for us.
Yeah, I imagine she'd be willing to work with us. Although, it sounds almost too easy. Did I jinx it? I just jinxed it, didn't I?
Probably, but we won't find out until we try.
True. Let's head for the ruins.
And don't worry, you totally jinxed it.
Yes, he did. Anyone else to talk to? Ah, what? Now I gotta go to the end. I don't have to sleep at the end, I think.
It's a book titled Words and Deeds of the Hero King. The king declared, "My people, you must always live with great vigor and hold hope for the world and for our future. Man can turn reason into disorder, but also can we surpass it? Our true power is in transcending the possible to achieve the ideal. My people, you must live without hesitation. Hold hope in your hearts. Hold hope for tomorrow."
Transcending the possible to achieve the ideal.
Lord Artorius, I have successfully translated all of the documents left by your predecessor. However, I have concluded that, for the time being, it is impossible to form pacts with all 4 Empyreans.
As I feared. Not even my predecessor could achieve more than 2. I suppose using the 5th Empyrean is my only option.
Is that even acceptable? Doing so would require...
I will do whatever needs to be done. I betrayed my teacher. I betrayed the mission he gave his life for, that he entrusted in my hands. For a time I thought I could bear the weight of my sins and go on living, with Celica by my side. But now, she's gone.
Yes.
Man can turn reason into disorder, but also can we surpass it? Our true power is in transcending the possible to achieve the ideal. I must bring about the ideal world. I couldn't protect the people I loved, but this, at least, I will accomplish.
Arthur?
Huh? What is it, Velvet?
Were you just talking to someone?
No, I was just thinking out loud.
Oh, okay. I finished making dinner. Tonight is prickle boar stew. Plenty of meat, but not too heavy.
Sounds great. Let's hurry on back home then.
I don't know exactly what all that means, but it kinda sounds nice.
I suppose. Actually, it doesn't make much sense to me either. It's too dense for me.
She's got so many different expressions now. The Velvet, I mean. Anything else? Good. Actually, it's been over an hour. I think I'm going to stop here. Hope you all enjoyed the video. I'm going to stay. Next time, we're going out there to get the unicorn horn and explore the Faldi's ruin north of town to probably, well, confront the Therian. Bye-bye!